having me. Thanks for being here. Hi.
As we all adjust.
I know. I'll try to speak up. You guys, it's H&M. Do you believe it?
I bought a $50
hat. It's H&M. It's a cute little H&M jacket. I'm trying to get it through. All right,
now we're serious.
Hi.
Talk about the character's journey this year. I mean, how would you say she's evolving? I mean, because she's been through a lot.
She has been through a lot this season, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we started out where she was just frustrated with Lucifer and feeling like she's hitting a brick wall constantly with him, and then she finds out that he actually isn't pretending, or he's not delusional, that he is actually what he says he is, and her relationship with Maze, and then her relationship with Mom, and Mom's a little sneaky. So she's had to, I think it's really called out this loyalty, and this question for her, like if she says I'm going to be friends with you through whatever, it's so, we can all relate to it because you've had friendships. I know I've had friendships before where I'm committed to you, and then for whatever reason things change because you find something unacceptable. Like what is your line? And she's really figuring out that line of what's acceptable for her, what she can tolerate and what she can't tolerate, what she can believe and what she can't believe, what are her views of God and theology and the whole thing. But ultimately, I think it's great because we see her really commit to her friends and accept them exactly the way that they are. So, and what she's willing to do for them is what we're going to see in the coming finale. Like what is she willing to do for them? And she ends up doing a lot. And she'll be, in the finale, she gets to, in the next 5 episodes, she gets to meet God. We introduce God this season. I mean, not this season, but in these 5 episodes. It has been announced that Timothy Otterson is playing God from Gallivant. Her reaction to meeting God is probably what yours would be. Yeah. Because that's what I love. I do love that Linda. And we say that a lot of times, like with Joe and Elodie. Like, well, how would our fans respond if they were to meet God, or if they were to find out, oh my God, you're the devil? Like if you dropped your fist and you were like, I was like, that would blow your mind. So, she's had to really. Question what does commitment mean, and ethically, she was very unethical in the first season. She was having sex with a client, so she's trying to do the right thing, and do the right thing by her friends, and she really cares for them. And you get to see her go to great lengths for Maze and for Amenadiel and for Lucifer.
Where did you go mentally for the reveal of Lucifer, for that reaction you had when you revealed yourself? I was curious what you dug into for yourself to have the reaction.
I really just into.
I knew.
It's kind of like seeing, this is horrible, but it's kind of like seeing your parent for the first time as a child be really angry at you, or where you see like a completely different side of them, and it's so conflicting because you love this person so much, and you're like, how do I hate this person then, or how can I be mad at this person in a weird way? Because it was like, I really cared for Lucifer and I was already in and invested in what I thought was a delusional person that had a mental illness, and was trying to cope with that. And then you find out that he actually is telling you the truth. So there was multiple layers. It was just mass confusion where you kind of, I likened it to like a computer just sort of shutting down for a second and needing to reboot. It was like, because we talked about it a lot. It was like, do I break down in tears? Do I run? And it was all of that. It was all, we wanted all of that to be in my face. At least that's what I was trying to do. Just where she's so confused, and the bigger payoff for me was seeing Lucifer, realizing by him revealing who he truly is, how it affected someone that he cares for, and that he didn't want to hurt Linda, and he really didn't know what he wasn't prepared for how she was going to be, how she would respond. And then he just says, I think I broke my therapist, broke my friend. But
you just spoke about that revelation so beautifully, but I was wondering, some of the best scenes were when you don't know what's going on, and you're talking as a therapist.
Yeah.
So now that you do know, so how much of it is still like, you get to be the therapist, but actually having all the cards on the table?
That's right.
Is that?
It does completely play into our therapy, and it's really fun because she has more tools now that she can get into. And she's like, okay, all right, so we're going to do this. And she really does try to look at it as a normal dysfunctional family. As normal as it can be. And that's actually what I do that a lot. I'm like, okay, well, given the fact. Right. Yeah. Do you need me to get up? Okay, good. But I think the fun thing is when she gets to meet God, and it's great to see Tom dealing with God, and the things that he has to say, and then we get to see Charlotte with God and all of this. So it's really satisfying. I think it'll be really good because it really does focus more on the family. Yes, we always have a procedural aspect of it, but we've tried so hard. I know the writers have done such an excellent job of weaving the procedural aspects of the show into the storyline of the characters. So it's not a bunch of guest stars that have nothing to do, that we don't know, but are woven in. If that makes sense.
It does.
Because we want more story as opposed to procedure.
You want to delve into mythology.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? We want to what?
Delve into mythology.
Yes. Exactly. And it also gives me more to do, right?
I hope we get to talk back to God. I hope that Linda gets to talk back to God and be like, listen, God, you're not doing it right.
She talks to God.
What kind of father are you?
Bad parenting. She gets to talk to God. I'm sorry. I'm like, but we don't have to go until she says go, so that's good. Okay, great.
Oh, well, then we have to go.
Oh my gosh, I love your nails.
Oh, thank you.
Are they have comics on them?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, she's got the shield logo.
It's Marvel, sorry, but
No. It's okay. I totally get it. We all have our.
they haven't made DC ones yet.
I know they are, but it's like they can coexist. Right?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Right, we can all coexist. All right,
Thank
thanks,
you.
guys.